Good morning, YouTube. This is Arthur J. Bone with another deck profile list for you. This is my rock deck. Please stay after the video as I explain the way I run it.
Off, we got two Castle Gates. This is my own personal favorite card of the deck. You could run a special variant of him. What he does is you tribute a level 4 or lower monster, and excuse me, 5 or lower monster, and you can do that damage of their original attack to your opponents. And with how many higher attack monsters you have in here, it's a wonderful surprise, and he can't be destroyed by battle, which throws a lot of people off guard. And you'll see how I can keep him in attack, and keep him safe, and my life points safe here in a little bit. Next we have Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. Oh, I just love him. He's beautiful. To get a close up of that guy. He's beautiful. It's a little difficult to, because you keep on removing from play stuff. But he's beautiful. He halves your opponent's attack or whatever he attacks, which with 2800 he's not going to go down easily. Next I have Megarock Dragon. He's another beautiful boss monster to have. You remove rock monsters and you gain 700 for each one you remove because of that effect, attack and defense, and it's just another great one. And rounding off our little tributes, we have Guardian Sphinx. Get flip effects. Typical rock summons run to this. Next, we have two Power Giants. His level's lower for whenever you remove and play to special summon him, and so you can use him for your Castle Gate, and it's 2200, and it's a beautiful attack, and he also has a nice little effect of damage, but I don't really use that. Next, I run a GoGoGo Golem for a 2000 attacker. I have 3 Koa'ki Guardians, and you'll see some of the rock stun parts of this, but he's a 1900, which works great with Castle Gate and the effects. I'm sure if you've seen this guy before, you'll know what he does. I have 2 walls. He's a spell, Koa'ki Meiru, and 1 Sandman. He's trap monsters. Grand Mole. You can only run once. That's all I have, and that's all I run. 3 legendary Jujitsu masters. Would you play a rock deck? Your opponent's afraid of attacking your face downs. I tend to realize, and this is one of the main reasons why, is because of this dude. And he'll send anything your opponent has to the top of their deck, and if they run Xyz or Synchros or Fusions, it throws them off for a kilter. I only run 1 Fossil Dyna. He gets the effect. He gets the job done just by himself. If you don't have him, then if you don't get him out, then you'll get the job done another way. If you can't get him off with 1, you need something else. I have a Block Golem. He lets you special summon rock monsters from your graveyard. Great if you want to do the double tributes or something. 2 Golem Sentries. Same thing as Guardian Sphinx, but Guardian Sphinx, except he doesn't require any tributes. Again, a face down with a demonic aspect. Yeah. 1 Morphing Jar. Kind of self-explanatory. I have a Lost Guardian. With the Gaia Plate and your Megarock Dragon and a few other cards in here, you'll be removed from play a lot. And as I was saying, attacking face downs can be deadly. You place him face down very late game. He's a horrible first turn draw, but if you place him late game, he'll win you games. Next, moving away from the rocks, I have 2 giant rats, typically to get out your Castle Gates, so you won't take as much damage, or anything else you want to go for. I don't run boulders in this deck. I know most people would, but I don't. I might try him, but he just isn't as much of a rock for me, and that's why I try and focus around him. Moving around traps, we have a lot of evil stuff. We have Dark Bribe, we have your Dimensional Prison, we have Sakuretsu, Drain Shield, Magic Cylinder, Ordeal the Traveler, Threatening Roar, Negate Attack, Compulse, and Call the Haunted. Basically, some of the stuff, there's a lot of stall cards and a lot of jerk cards. I only run one of each of these cards because if your opponent can prepare for, or ends up by preparing, let's say they face against Deep Prison a lot, then they can allow their deck space around getting around all this stuff. And you keep such a variety in here, then they won't be expecting it. Next, to round off my traps, I have Labyrinth of Nightmare. I love this card. It's a game changer. It will make your opponent think before they attack and do whatever. That's how I keep my Castle Gate in check. I switch him to attack, uses effect, end phase, he goes back to defense, can't be destroyed by battle. It's just beautiful. It's probably my favorite trap card ever. It looks kind of creepy, but it's really cool. Works wonderful with this deck. Okay, finishing off with our magics, or spells rather. I keep on saying magics.
It's okay.
I've been playing this game for a long time. I have 2 Catapult Zones. It's really great, and if your opponent will get around all this high defense, you can discard a monster to your graveyard instead from your deck, and if you want to go for like your Call behind, or if you want stuff removed from play, it'll be wonderful to have 2. And also get rid of like your zombie worlds and all your other jerk field spells. One Book of Moon, 1 MST, just 1. I know it could backfire, and 1 Swords. And to round off, I have a Soul Exchange. As far as I know, you can use Soul Exchange and use it for your Castle Gate's effect. Tribute your opponent's monster to inflict damage to them. I haven't found a rule to do otherwise. If you know if this is not possible to do, just let me know. And that'll about round it off. For an extra deck, well, I don't really have one. You can put whatever you want to. Usually, what I have my little extra deck of stuff here, but if you're gonna professionally do it, you can just choose what you want to. I mean, you can throw in staples like Utopia, Bomb Dweller, whatever you want to. But in terms of what you need to have for this deck, there's nothing you really need to have.
Thank you for watching my rock deck profile list. Rocks were the 4th thing I ever created. For the longest time, I always wanted to make them, but I just couldn't really make it because they're really expensive. And then they came out with the star deck, and when I got back into Yugioh, I was like, oh man, I guess I could make it. I could do this. And then I was like, ooh, Exile the Master of the Guard. It looks like Exodia. This will be fun. Then I realized, well, it doesn't really run very well. And so eventually, over time, I was like, let's look through all the rocks that you can have. And so I ended up throwing in Gaia Plate for the Earth Giant. He's really great. I threw in Megarock Dragon, who I always liked from the get-go, because you can bring him up how you want to. But really, the main sort of focus around this deck is Castle Gate, because the rocks themselves aren't meant for attacking, even though there's a lot of beat sticks in this deck. But what it does is, like, if your opponent won't let you attack, you'll be like, okay, I do what I want. I'll do direct damage. Overall, it's a fun deck. It's somewhat slow, but it's enjoyable. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.